Some of you have heard my talk about the importance of taking control of the cognitive processor, what we call the brain. And it's important that we do so because this cognitive processor is very powerful. It puts forth ideas and images. Sometimes we like them, sometimes we don't. But we must remember that we're the boss. This cognitive processor called the brain is our tool, just like a heart is a tool and lungs a tool and pancreas. These are all parts of how we function because we live inside of this transporter that people call a body. But they are our tools, and particularly with the brain, we need to take control of it so that it does what we want, just like the computer on the desk. So people say to me, well, that's easier said than done. What happens when it just starts generating thoughts and I'm unable to change the channel the way you are telling us to do or suggesting that we do? And I can't do it. It just keeps generating these thoughts. What are some tools? Well, here's a handy tool that I use. Talk to yourself out loud in the privacy of your home or in your car, not walking down the street, of course. But talk to yourself out loud. So, for example, if the processor comes up with something like, you did a lousy job on that at work the other day, you say it out loud. You did a lousy job at work the other day. And listen to how that sounds when you say it out loud. And think about, would you say that to your child? Would you say that to your friend? Would you say that to an employee at work or a coworker? I doubt it. You'd probably say something like, let's see if we can fine tune that, or how could we improve that? You'd look for some way to say something in the positive rather than simply criticize, you did a lousy job. So once you hear that, you can then reframe it for yourself and say something to yourself like, I wonder how I can improve on that. Or maybe I could talk to somebody and get some feedback on how to improve that. You take all these one at a time, and slowly over time, you take control of the cognitive processor. And talking to yourself out loud is an extremely handy tool as a way to do it. Until next time, this is Dr. Richard Lewis Miller reminding you that good health is worth fighting for, and it's essential for life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness.